Testing 1 2. Testing 1 2. With somebody say something. Just double checking. See if I have any feedback. Mm-hmm. All right, disable that. Speaker. Okay. Microphone. Okay. I need somebody to come in. Big money. See, can you hear me, man? You can hear me? I can hear you. You can hear me? Okay, good. Good. All right. I don't know what happened, but I had to get out and come back in, I guess. Okay, let me turn it up. Can you hear me loud and clear? What about you, KMPL? Yeah, okay. I heard something. Okay, yeah, you can hear me loud and clear, right? Just let me know if you can hear me loud and clear. Yes, sir. Thank you. All right. Now, I don't know. I had a lot of people in here. I lost them, but I'm going to go ahead and go and get started while I got it going. All right. All right. Good. Very good. All right. Now, did you get a notification? Okay. All right. Okay. Now, this is what I'm gonna do. You know, I don't know what happened, but I'm back and I'm going to that fight was one of the best experiences of my life. Hey, I know it was because you know what? Earl Spence did what he said he was gonna do. Right? Now, I wrote down everything that you all, especially you, Big Money, you've been pretty much consistent. Matter of fact, okay, you already rinsed up. You've been consistent in my stream. And I know you heard my intake on the fight, and everything I said came to fruition. Almost everything. Put it that way. Like when I said, be careful. This fight is not going like everybody think it's going to go because we got two best methodically skilled fighters. Who knows? It might not be a knockout. They might go the distance. I said that, right? Now, I also said this. Mike is not going there to win. He might think he can pull it off, but he's going to survive. And that's what he was doing. That's what he was doing, trying to survive. And what happened was that he didn't survive. You know, and the thing about it was that when he tried to survive, he got weaker and weaker because Earl started round one trying to hit the body. You know, he didn't hit it right yet. But, but like Fanon said, it's no moral victories in boxing. Like Andre Ward said, there's no moral victory in boxing. Either you win or you lose. And Mikey Garcia lost. And Fanon is right. He was an arrogant son of a bitch. You know, I'm gonna let this go. And but no, he's an arrogant son of a bitch. And I don't like that. You know, and like Earl said, he watches everything. He watches everything his opponent says on YouTube. He probably watching me right now. But the point is, well, he's not watching me right now. He's saying he watches his opponents when they get ready to fight. Well, I'm gonna tell you this: that no matter what, no matter what, uh, um, this dude fought his ass off. I'm talking about Earl, right? He won every round, and he showed everybody that he's not one of them come forward like the Spanish say, weight bullying. He didn't come forward and pressure him like he should, or like he normally fights. He showed that he was smarter. He showed them that he had skill. He faster. Because you see all those shots Mikey was missing. He was trying to counter Earl, but he couldn't because Earl got in and got out. Earl was twisting his body like that. When have you seen Earl Spence do that? When have you ever seen that? Never. You always see him with the high guard coming in, you know? And one thing nobody never noticed. Earl always, when 10 seconds left, he always makes sure where he at in the ring. Make sure he get close to his corner. More time, faster you sit down, the faster you get your breath back. Nobody didn't notice that. Now, from now, I thought he just, 10-second round, he just lay off so Mikey won't steal around. No, it wasn't that. It was that, even the commentators caught on to that, He was trying to fight back, but he couldn't get to, no, you're right, Big Money. He tried to fight back, but what happened was that he didn't have the energy to fight back. His arms was too short. He couldn't get past that jab. That jab alone was tagging Mikey. But like I said, he's skilled. Mikey protected that head. But Earl hit him with body shots from round 1 all the way to round 10 or 11. And Mikey down there put his whole leg up trying to cover his body up. Because those body shots takes a toll on you when you keep getting hit like that. All right, Janelle, salute. I'm good. I'm good now with you, man. Yes, Mikey was, and I was put off by Garcia. Yeah. And one thing about it, I don't care what nobody says. Fanon was right. Mikey was arrogant. He was talking shit, big time. Yeah, Mikey was. I was put off by Garcia. Yes. It didn't take all that, what he was doing, you know. He had like that. He lived in Dallas. He had like he was the hometown favorite. He had like he was the IBF. See, they had weight classes for a reason. I try to tell everybody that. I wish Alex Santos was here because, he got a reality check. That's what he got. And I wrote down some things, right? Earl made a statement that I can box. I have other tools in my box. I said that. Remember? I know Big Money been here all while we've been going through this shit. He said, hey, I always said, look, Earl got other tools in his box, and he got more than Mikey. Every time Mikey's trying to figure them out, every time Mikey trying to change positions, or let's say change range, or Earl come back and counter him. That's all. Earl came back and counter. What time is Wilder's announcement tomorrow? I haven't found out yet. Who's that? Jordan on some of that? No, but I'll be back on again. And if you well, if you subscribe, I'm not begging you, but if you subscribe and hit the notification bell, then when they come back on, you'll know. Now, if you want to subscribe, because you always can unsubscribe if you want to, but I usually don't tell nobody that. But I'm a young channel, but I'm on it, So, but yeah, I promise I will have the information, his announcement. So, but we'll see what it'll be about. Matter of fact, I probably know as soon as I get off. I have a breaking news thing on my phone here. So, but getting back to Mikey, okay, okay, thanks, brother. Okay, but hey, stick around and listen. All right, but Earl did what he's supposed to do. See, that's why I didn't make a video yesterday, a live stream. I didn't want everybody. I want everybody to get whatever they had to say out this system, so I can say what I want. Now I called the fight, and I wanted to hear it myself. I want to see it and hear it myself. I couldn't do that with YouTube, right? So I watched it because I taped it, and I watched it, and Earl did from round one what he said he was going to do, and we did see wrinkles in his game. That's why Jerry Jones. That's why everybody. But he was offended, and I don't blame him. You know, I never was a racist guy, but he was offended when okay, we understand Margarito, Barrera, you know, all these Hispanic fighters going for their Hispanic fighter. But he said he was really disappointed, and it rubbed him the wrong way because he had his guys like his guys like Sugar Ray Leonard. Okay, he had Sugar Ray Leonard. He had Mike Tyson. You know, which I don't give a shit what Mike Tyson says, but he had Mike Tyson, and it wasn't right. It just wasn't right, man. You know, and I didn't like that. You know, like he said, if Terrence Crawford fight Amir Khan, he's going for Amir Khan. You know, but understand that's what they do. But you don't do it to your own. And another thing, Mikey, you know, Fanon said, he was really arrogant through this whole promotional. Every time he left out of the ring, you know, the ring was over with, he always do this, you know, like he won, right? But he does that when he have good fights. He does that when he winning the fights. He wasn't winning nothing, you know, and they wanted to stop it, you know. Don't you think enough? And even Derrick James said, stop the damn fight, you know, because he don't want Earl to hurt nobody. He already broke somebody's eye socket and ribs. So, you know, and another thing, what did I say? I say the more Earl go, the hotter he gets, right? Big money, the hotter, the hotter, the hotter, the hotter he gets. Just like an engine. I said that as an example, I think. And that's what happened. Sure, round one was a filling out round. But Mikey didn't throw no punches, but maybe two. Earl was, you know, sticking that jab. This young man can fight. You know, I just have to. I mean, I'm not saying because he's black or whatever, but he is. He won 30 international championships as an amateur for a reason. You know, he boxed all type of ways. He didn't want the knockout. He said last night to his coach, say, "Look, go for it. You know, go for it. This is round 12. He already up 11 rounds." So he took a chance because Mikey didn't have the strength to knock him out. Mikey was in survival mode at that time. So he said, look, go for it. You know, he said, hey, you ain't got nothing to lose. That's the third largest crowd that was at the AT&T Center. I mean, not the center, but in a boxing match in the United States. The third largest crowd. And he still was humble himself. But like he said in the locker room, you gotta go look at the tape. He said, you know what? I ain't gonna be doing no more of all this boxing and shit. You know, he want to brawl. You know, he want to get in there and do like a Kell Brook. He did to Kell Brook. He want to brawl. And Earl was holding back. I can tell. He wanted to show his boxing IQ. And I get it because on YouTube, like he said, he saw everybody downing him. Pretty much calling him dumb. You know, and pretty much saying that he wasn't smart as Mikey, that he didn't have the ring IQ as Mikey. He didn't, I mean, and he heard all that. He told Mike, look, I heard what you said. I heard what you said. I hear everything. And of course, Mike said, what, you keeping an eye on me or something like that? And he said, no, I just watch everything. And he does. When anybody he getting ready to fight, he watch what they say, do, or whatever. Because he said that's a motivation tool for him. And I don't blame him. It'd be a motivation tool for me too. Shoes. He had a chip on his shoulder, and I don't blame him. How can you sit there and say that you faster, you smarter than me? Yeah, Sugar Ray Leonard was a big disappointment. Salute, Mark Blake. What's happening, my brother? I'm glad you made it back, man. I'm sorry for the technical difficulties, but I think you remember what was last week or something like that. My microphone went out. Well, I had got another cord. Then I had to buy another one. And the one I have is very rare. It's very rare. I went to 7 stores trying to find it. And guess what? I didn't find it. I had got this from a buddy of mine that he had. So, because the iPhone cords, iPhone chargers, they make flat now. They don't make it kind of bulky a little bit. Well, that what goes with the microphone and the back of your computer. Then you have to go in and change the speakers to, you kind of get it. And so something wasn't catching yet. I had to go in and do the thing, but now it's working. But anyway, yeah, and I hated that everybody had to leave because I had a lot of people in here. I had like over 40 people, and that's a lot to me because I'm a young channel and I'm trying to grow. Mayweather said Spence gave him the best sparring he has ever had. Yes, of course he did, Jay. Yes, sir. He gave him the best sparring that he kicked his ass out of the gym. He gave him a ass whooping and knocked him down. Then Floyd got mad and said, "Get the fuck out my gym." Then wait a minute. Then Floyd, then he was like, "Whoa, whoa, 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 what?" He said, "Because Then Floyd went after him down the street and said, "Come on back, man. I was tripping because you were giving me some great work, and I apologize. This and that. I get that. From that time on, Floyd knew that he's going to be replaced by Earl Spence. When he won against Kell Brook, he knew he was going to be replaced by Earl Spence. It's time to start considering Spence as pound for pound. Yes, of course. Spence just showed Saturday. That's all he wanted to do, to show everybody that he can box, that he can go 12 rounds. Does sound familiar? Huh? I can go 12 rounds. I can box. I'm not just a come forward fighter. I can fight on the back foot. I can go 12 rounds. Now, he tried to get Mikey out of there the 12th round because, hey, Derek was pushing for it because Derek wanted him to have that consistency of knockouts. But sometimes you have to go. Knockouts ain't going to come all the time. But he fought. Just like I told everybody, watch this fight. You're gonna see 2 skilled workers in there. Even though Earl beat the shit out of Mikey, he did not knock him out. Why? Because Mikey impeccable defense. Now he couldn't stop them jabs. And Earl knew that he was very clever. Earl knew that he changed tactics. So what he do? He looped his his left hands. He looped it. He went downstairs, went upstairs, downstairs, upstairs, downstairs. He kept it consistent to keep him off balance. Now, this right hand, that's Spence's lead hand. Okay, so other words, that's his jab hand. So he was hitting Mikey, putting his hand over Mikey's head. The referee said, no stiff arming. but you can move your hand. Earl was moving it. He just had it on his head. So the referee kind of like, don't do that. Don't do that. But he just looped it. That's all. Yeah, yeah. I will say he's the pound for pound for right now. I will say that. So now I can't get everybody back, but I'm finna get everybody back. I see there's only two people in here. So what I'm finna do is I'm finna send out a notification and tell wait a minute, you know what? Is Blue Blood still on? Because I know everybody left and went to Blue Blood. But I'm gonna send out a notification so I can get everybody back here. So I'm in here. Oh, okay, big money. I mean, I know that you always gonna be in here, but I see only three. Oh well, I see three people now in here. Okay, well that's cool. But I sure hate I had a lot of people in here, man, and that would have been good for me. But that's okay. You know, I'm gonna have to get on live again. Today. When I don't know, but I don't care if it's tonight or tomorrow. No, I mean tonight or what time. I'm gonna see who's on. You know, I'm gonna try to come on. World Break will probably be on, but I'm sorry, I'm just gonna have to do it. Because Boxing Trill they started it all by being late. Then I made for nine, kind of late, but he finished in time. But my mic screwed up, so I couldn't go on. So, but that's okay. I'm, I'm gonna find something else. But right now, look, I appreciate everybody that was tuning in on the fight for me. Like Judah, I'm gonna send him some information for the fight next week. See, we getting the fights. Don't don't discourage that. We getting the fights, okay? But we want to see the fights we want to see is not happening. Like the Deontay Wilder, Anthony Joshua. Fights like that is not happening. The Lomachenko and Javante Davis or Lomachenko and Mikey Garcia. He can go down and fight him again because 147 is not where he at. In the press conference, he said 147. I might stay there. No, you're not. You can't handle Earl Spence, and you definitely can't handle Sean Porter. Sean Porter will rush you. And kudos to Derrick James. Derrick James he was the coach of the year in 2007 for a reason because he brought that to Earl attention that Mikey jumps in when he throw his punches, which he does. So what Earl does, he put his jab out there and stops him right in his tracks. He went on the back foot. He stayed off the ropes. He stayed out of the corner. He kept the fight right there in the center of the ring. Now, don't get me wrong. Earl is a great fighter. But this is what I'm trying to say. Earl better in the middle of the ring than on the ropes. I'm not saying he can't fight on the ropes. He can. But only when he got somebody against the ropes. That's when he can go dig in that body, go up top, push him back, and work. That's what he want to do. But he didn't do that with Mikey. Mikey wasn't stupid either. Mikey know that stay off the road. He got to remember that. But Derrick had another game plan that I like. He told Earl, keep that jab in his face. In his face every minute of the fight. That keeps him busy. So he won't have time to think. Which he didn't. He didn't have time to try to see how can he counter, how can he get inside. I think that's what makes Porter versus Spence a great fight. They would stand and exchange. Yes, exactly. Just like Porter and Brooke. Okay, Kell Brooks said, "You know what? Fuck this. I'm throwing this boxing out the window. If he gonna brawl, I'm gonna brawl too." And that's what he did. He brawled too, and I don't blame him. You know, so and Kell Brooks was a stronger fighter. I mean, uh, 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 Porter strong, but he's not that strong. Mikey stayed out of the corner and stayed off the ropes, and noticed that when watching the fight up close in person. Wait a minute. I noticed that when watching the fight up close in person. Yeah, yeah, yes, yes. Because he know once he in that corner, he's dead meat. Like he got caught. Remember, he got caught in that corner. Earl just teed off on him. He just teed off on him. That's when Robert Garcia said, "Don't you think should call him tonight?" You know. But I also said this: a fighter, just because you lose a fight, that doesn't mean you're a bad fighter. No such thing as moral victory. You know, Andre Ward said, "Hey, this is boxing. You win or you fucking lose or you draw. Ain't no moral victory. You know, sure you got heart, but why take all that punishment when you can live to fight another day without talking? You know, I mean, it is what it is. Yeah, damn. You know, and I don't blame Derrick James. Look, stop the motherfucking fight. What's wrong? You know, and Earl said it at the press conference. Look, I was hoping they was gonna stop the fight. We heard they was trying to stop the fight, but Mikey Garcia said, "No, I want to go on." That's because not Victor Conti. That's because he was sparring with bigger guys, and it made him a little tougher. And another thing, when you get hit simultaneously with these punches, you get numb. You start not to feel the shit after a while. But I guarantee you that this morning, yesterday morning, his face is sore than a motherfucker. Yes, his ribs are sore. Yes. See, that's the price you pay when you run up two weight classes. I say one because he fought at 143 times. So I say one, but some people say two. But that's what you get. Mikey Butler tried to make the corner stop the fight after the 10th round. Yes, he did. But Mikey said, no, I want to go on. Right? Now, he's right. He fought there 7 times. But like I said, Big Money, you was here. When I said, wait a minute. Mikey had the nerve to say that his fans follow him, you know? And that's why I got all them bad comments, remember? When I said, no, those fans ain't following him from Oxnard, California. Let's get real. There's a lot of Hispanics in the Dallas community. And there's a lot of Hispanics right there on the border that live there and snuck over there. Then they just got pissed off at me for saying that. But it's the truth. You know? I mean, if Mikey ain't paying their way, they can't afford to be following him all over. This ain't the fucking Grateful Dead. They ain't deadheads. That probably before y'all time, but it used to be a group called the Grateful Dead. And the people used to follow him around every city, every state. They're called deadheads, you know, real true fans. You know, it was a group of them. They were true deadhead fans. You know, they would follow him everywhere on their dime. But so, you know, they got pissed off at me, Mikey fans, you know, and sending all these comments and stuff, thumbs down and shit. That's all right. Like or dislike, you viewed it, and the view counts. So another thing, Mikey Garcia, it's a lot of things I said. I said about the tools. I said about another dimension. I said about Earl got a different side of his fighting. And another thing I said, I got Earl made a statement. I said that, and I'm not going to uh, uh like okay. Earl was smart and faster. Yeah, he made that statement already. Right. Now, Robert Garcia was going to stop the fight. You're right. Yep. And Mikey asked for another round. Then he did pretty good in that round. See, that's the thing about it. He did real good in that round. So, okay, Robert said, okay, you did good in that round. Okay, let's go for it. It's not late. Come on. He was speaking Spanish, but he was like, come on, come on, come on. Adios, whatever. We can do it. We still can do it. But uh, I don't understand why he chose Earl Spence. I don't know why. But what I do know this is that Earl Spence is not the only one he could have got a belt from. He could have got a belt from any other 135 or 140. But I don't know, was he trying for the money or was it for the limelight? What was it for? The pay-per-view? I mean, what was it for? Because everybody high on Earl? See, Floyd era is over. And they made that statement yesterday more than once. And Floyd didn't like that shit. I can tell. He didn't like that. Well, you the new Floyd Mayweather, or you gonna be the new pay-per-view king. Floyd didn't like that shit. Because when he got in the ring after the fight, he just clapped. I mean, this was before the fight. He just clapped and that was it. And he didn't even shake his hand. He didn't even say, hey, 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 but he was hollering out over there on the side where Mikey was fighting and Earl was fighting. He was saying, hey, showing up them punches. Derrick James said the same thing. When you throw them jabs, and you throw that right and that left, short up your punches. Why? Because Mikey's trying to counter you. Because you have him out there, you got to bring it back to block it. But you stand it, trying to knock him out or sit down on your punches, you ain't gonna be back to get back in time. And Mikey capitalized on it a couple times. And Mikey dropped his left hand. Don't do that on a southpaw. Because Earl has punches in both of his hands. And he swung around that motherfucker. He looped the shit. That's why Mikey at the press conference, it was red like a motherfucking Santa Claus. Salute, Junior the True. What's going on, my brother? That's my mentor right there, Junior the True. That's my buddy. That's my boy. I got much respect and much love for him because he always give me good advice. He always shout me out. I want to be at 551. It was 52, 552 this morning. And I owe him a lot, you know. And when I get to 1,000 subscribers, he's going to be one of the guys, I think, one of the top guys, I think. He's a good father. He's a great provider. He got a cute little girl. And his wife probably bad as hell because he has that personality. And he got a good heart. That's what drew me to him. I'm a junior too. So that what drew me to him. When you got a good heart, sometimes people take advantage of that, and sometimes they don't. But when you have a good heart, you know it sometimes, but that's why you got a good heart. He's busy. You know what? I call him sometimes. Sometimes he can't get a chance to call me back. That's why, because he's making money for his family. And kudos to him. He was taking his daughter to the airport back to school. Yes, like my daughter. My daughter has a PhD. She's a doctor now, but I ain't calling her doctor. But she's a doctor now. So, Dr. Hanson. I'm not calling her that. I'm calling what I call her. So, but much love to him, man. Yes, sir. But I'm gonna tell you, Earl Spence put on a clinic. Put it that way. I try to tell everybody that this fight is not gonna go the way everybody think it's gonna go. Everybody from World Breaker to everybody, I mean, you can have your own opinion. We agree or disagree, but don't think Mikey is going to get in there and not fight back. Earl is not going for a knockout right away. When you go for a knockout, that's when you're going to get caught with something, which Mikey ain't strong enough to catch him with nothing. But I'm just saying, you let the knockout come to you. Earl wasn't trying to go for the knockout. He want to show them that he had the ring IQ. He's smart. He can box. He can go 12 rounds, and he can adjust, and that he has more in his motherfucking toolbox. And I think he accomplished every last one of those and more. Yes, Mikey has tools. Yes, he does. That's why his ass ain't in a coma right now, because he knows his defense has to be tight. That's why Earl didn't really tag his ass on the head too much, just the ears. He knows how to cover up. Then, when you start at the body like Deontay Wilder should have done with Fury, well, he threw it out the window. When you start at round one, by round five, you know, Mikey was putting up his leg because the body shots was hurting so bad. So when he did that, Earl went up top, and he hit him with a roundhouse left. I mean, he cleanly shot him. Then he hit him with a straight uppercut like that. Right? See, I tell everybody, you can't throw an uppercut far away, but you ain't close. Bang. Did you notice this? Or did you catch this, boxing fans? Did you catch this? Well, Earl did this. Earl went inside. See, he fought the whole outside during the fight because he had to reach. And Mikey had the shorter arms. He was going inside, down low, up top, inside, down low, working the jab, down low, working the jab, down low. Okay, Mikey's in survival mode now, right? Okay, time to get in that phone booth. Earl put that head down. He even did one of these numbers. When the last, he brought out everything. No, that probably wasn't even everything. But that was the first time we seen Earl Spence box like that. He wasn't coming forward, hit him, going back, keep going forward, hit, keep going forward, relentless, He's a young, hungry lion. Like he said at the press conference. Oh, no. I ain't gonna say I'm the best yet. It's too many belts out there to get. Now that I'm the money man, everybody gonna want to fight me. So it is what it is. Mikey Garcia, he had the ass, but then he got the ass whooped. There's no way it's no way to sugarcoat it. I'm sorry. Yes, you got great skills, Mikey, but you don't have the best skills. Earl Spence do. See, like Earl told Mikey, I watch everything. Keep that same energy. Keep that same energy come Saturday. And he did. He was arrogant. He walked in there like he owned the stadium. I get it. You fought there 7 times, but it was bullshit. It was fighters. It was cherry picked. But you ain't fought nobody with that type of skills before. You might fight a person with strength, but not no skills. You might fight somebody with a right hand, but didn't know how to move his feet and no skills. But this is the first time you fought a replicable. This was a test for you, Mikey, and you failed it. I'm sorry. You failed it. I don't mean to be harsh. Please, I'm not being harsh. I'm just telling you the facts. That's all. He failed that test. That shit was child abuse. Yes. Hell yeah, Junior, that was child abuse. Shit. Especially when Earl started putting his hand on his head, like, come here, little boy. And the referee said, stop that shit, But I said when I was watching, hey, he can do that. You can't stiff arm. You can't stiff arm. Uh, you can't stiff arm. That's all. So long you keep it moving, you okay. No, you can't do it. You can't hold it out like that. You have to have it moving. So Earl did this, and Mikey kept doing this. Stop it, daddy. Stop it, daddy. Stop it, daddy. Don't do that. Don't do that. You know. So now you know how it is to fight a master boxer. Simple. Maybe that will, shut your ass up. Maybe that will cool you down. Because, like Fanon said, you're doing this snack and all that, hey, yeah, uh-huh. But I told everybody, your vital organs is from here down here. He can take snack all he want to. You can take PEDs all you want to. But when it comes to precision, from here on down, your ass is grass. I see a nigga with muscles all the way out here, but was a big ass sissy. We used to call him Big Goofy. Big Goofy. Big Goofy used to get his ass whooped all the time and bigger than everybody in the class. That's real talk for your ass. Everybody was cocky. Yeah, everybody was cocky. But I don't blame them. Look, hey, black fighters should go for black fighters. Why is it a problem when we do? But it's not a problem with Mexicans or whites when they do. HBO played that Kovalev and Triple G and all that shit real good. Where they at now? No, it is what it is, people. It is what it is. And I'm not going to sugarcoat shit. I don't feel sorry for him. Because both of them got money. But what I do feel sorry for is the shit that they put Earl through. Earl is a chilled out, quiet type dude, right? He ain't gonna get in no tip or tap for your ass. Like you said, he ain't all that, promotion and shit. Cause I think Fox paid damn near $20 million for advertisement. And it wasn't only on Fox. I was watching another channel, and here it come. He's showing him walking down the aisle again. I'm like, God damn, that night, you know. But Earl Spence grew up in Dallas, Dallas, Texas. He lived 23 miles from where he fought. He's from DeSoto, Texas, right outside of Dallas, like where I live. I'm across the bridge from Chicago, but I grew up in Chicago. We will kill your ass in Chicago. But my son don't know nothing about Chicago. I always threaten him that, hey, I'm going to drop you off in Inglewood. And he said, no, Dad, don't do that. I said, yeah, you better straighten your ass up. He's 16 and he got a girlfriend, and now I don't know. Is he in love? I don't know. I said, she's going to be gone, don't you? It's just your first love. That's all. So, but anyway, getting back to what I was saying. Hey, what's up, Ad? Salute, brother. Salute. Thanks that, but I went on ahead and watched it on ITV3, ITV4. I have a Fire Stick, so I just went on and turned to English channel, UK channel. So, and it didn't mess up. It didn't buff or nothing like that. So I was cool. I called the fight, and I had a big turnout too. And I had about 9 subs and everything. I'm gonna call the fight this weekend too. Shit. What I mean, I got cable, Fire Stick. I mean, I got it all. So, why not use it? Shit. Ain't nobody use. I only use it when my granddaughter come over so she can watch. But I'm gonna tell you this. All right, Earl Spence, I think, can beat Terrence Crawford. I really believe that. Derek James is a great young coach, trainer, whatever you want to call it. He is. Now, Earl is not only his only masterpiece. He had brought a lot of fighters up, and they go on and leave, whatever, like Rob Brandt, Reese's Prograis. Now he got Jamel Charlo. Jamel Charlo He didn't listen, but he got that L, but he learned. So I'd like to see him. And Devin Alexander, he's coming back with you know who. Yes, Roy Jones Jr. Now, would he be better? I don't know. But I tell you this, Roy Jones Jr. Uh, uh, has a lot of work to do with Devin Alexander. But he's a good fighter, you know. But I don't think he could contend with the welterweights out there. You know, the Keith Porter, Thurman, you know, Earl, uh, 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 Crawford. And you know what? I tell you this, I do feel sorry for Crawford. I really do. For the simple fact, Terrence Crawford, he had signed that contract. And I understand he signed the contract for, you know, financial reason probably, you know, and he's not getting younger, you know, he's 30, you know, and you know, you just about out your prime in boxing around 33, 32. You just about ready to start, you know, saving that damn money. And you should have been saving it. And Earl, he's the type that he stacks his money. I can tell. He got two girls, he got a beautiful daughter. If you all ever seen the locker room scenes, he had a beautiful daughter, you know, and you could tell that she's like him. She looks like him, but I'm talking about her feet, her mannerisms. She's chilled. She don't say nothing. She sit there and look, you know. That's Earl, a low key guy. And she was a low key little girl. Most little kids be running around doing shit, you know, getting in trouble. But she ain't that type. She's a good little girl, and she's the type that just like Earl, you know. And there's nothing wrong with that. But Mikey was the same way. But for some reason, he had to get cocky. Now, don't get me wrong. They did tell Earl and Mikey, look, we got to sell these pay-per-view buys. So, Earl, you got to start talking. You know, you got to start, you know, open your mouth and this and that. And he said that was difficult for him because, you know, he's not that type of guy. So, what's up, Derek McGee? Salute, brother. So, yeah, he has two girls. I know. Yeah, they was dressed alike. Yeah, I saw 'em, you know. But the little one I'm talking about, the little one that was hiding behind the cowboy dressing thing when Earl was sitting down. If y'all ain't seen it yet, well, she would have there hide, right? Because she didn't want to see everybody. See, she's gonna be just like Earl, chill, quiet, you know, and everything. But one thing I like, and this what brings me to Junior the Truth. Okay, this what draws me to Junior the Truth. See, I have my father. He has cancer. Okay, I have him. Junior don't have his father, and I know how he feels because I'm a junior, and I pray every day I don't lose my father. But what Earl said at that press conference, that really, really set chills on my spine. Because not only did he thank his mother, he thanked his father for working hard, driving trucks all night long. Then come home in the morning. Then take him to tournaments, spending money on hotel rooms. He was in 30 international amateur contests. He was amateur of the year. He was Golden Glove champion. All that. They didn't get paid. They don't get paid in the amateurs. Mom and daddy sacrificed. That's love. I don't have no doubt Junior the True Father loved him too. Matter of fact, I know he did. Junior the Truth didn't come out his mama like that. He got that from somebody else. He was raised like that. Just like I was raised not to touch a woman on their ass unless I'm married. I was raised like that. I was raised to respect others. Earl I could see how he raised. He thanked his mother and father. And I thank my mother and father every day that I'm not in the gutter somewhere. See, people don't understand it. People don't look at the bigger picture. Oh, Earl got money. Earl got, yeah. But it wasn't for his father working hard, breaking his back tired as hell, and still had to drive miles and miles. Junior do that shit. He drives miles and miles to make money, then come back home and he on the making a show. He one gets up early to do that punch junkie show. It's called sacrifice. It pays off. And I don't blame Earl Spence for thanking his parents. I would have did the same shit. I would do the same shit. I hit the lottery. Because we are not born the way we are. We are taught the way we are. Javante Davis, he didn't have that. He had a mother, but she was sick. She needed help. So he was on his own. He had to raise himself. And unfortunately, he picked the wrong crowd. But he had these. And he still picked the wrong crowd named Floyd Mayweather. That's why I say, let him go, Floyd. Let him grow. Allow him to get off that bench and fight. We all come from somebody. Now, it's how you raise. It's not, your grandmama. She could have raised you. We got to thank somebody for the way we are. Single mamas. Sometimes they do a better job than fathers. But we are who we are because of our parents. My father's a senior. I'm a junior. And you know what? I would keep on using that name. My son is named after my father, me, which is my father's name, and my grandfather. 3 strong men he's named after. And I expect every last one of us to be in him. Because I can see Junior father in him. I don't even know Junior, the true father. But I can see that in him. I don't even know how Junior, the true father looked. But I can tell his mannerisms, the way he talk, what he says to the chat. You just could tell them things. But that's what I appreciate about Earl. He said some things that I cared about, and bless those that don't have anyone. But when you get Mikey Garcia, low-key guy, he's a low-key guy, he was, but he acted ass during this whole promotion. He really did. And I like Mikey. Now I like him a little less. It didn't take all that, what he did. He made an ass out himself. Why? Because he couldn't back it up. That's why. It's no moral victory in losing. It's no moral victory in going 12 rounds, getting your ass whooped. That's no moral victory. That's stupid. That's stupidity. No more moral victory. I don't blame Andre Ward. Either you win, lose, or draw. Where's the moral victory on your record? And what makes it so bad, you still try to come up with excuses trying to put him down. He remind me of me. No, your ass remind him of him. I mean, sure, you had the most fights, but he's the most talented. He had an amateur career. Mikey Garcia couldn't even make the Olympic team. Earl did. They didn't matter. But when they asked everyone on that Olympic team, who you think would make the best pro? Everybody said Earl Spence Jr. And he showed us that Saturday. Everybody thought what that comment, they was pissed off at me. He's a weight bully. Right. Well, how is he a weight bully? And he didn't show no weight bully. He didn't come forward. Like he said in the dressing room. I ain't gonna be doing this shit no more. I like to brawl. I like to get in there and get it. He wanted to show everybody that he knows how to box. He has a ring IQ. He know how to adjust if he have to. Like Mikey, he got a good guard. That's why he didn't get cut with a nice punch. Because Earl went around the guard. That's why. Then Robert Garcia said, hey, don't you think we should call a night? No, 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 no. See, he wanted to do that so he can say later on down the line, just like Kell Brook. Kell Brook was trying to tell Earl Spence, well, I went by Triple G. I fought Triple G. And like Earl said, why are you bragging on a fight that your ass lost? Same with Mikey. Well, I fought the top welterweight and this and that. Yeah, but you lost. But you lost, dumbass. So what? You lost. Facts for your ass. Now let's see what the chat say here. Grateful Dead, laughing my ass off. Facts. Yeah, you remember the Grateful Dead, right? They had what they call deadheads. They follow them all around the country. I mean, that's facts. Seriously. Yeah, I'm 52. That's why I know that. So, but yeah, my mom raised me and seen my dad since '98. All I know is my mom. See, that's right, Janelle. That's right. That's right. It's nothing wrong with that. That means that she's a strong woman. There's nothing wrong with raised by your mother. She's a strong woman with a strong mind and raised a strong man. What's up, Ag Reaches? Facts. Single moms hold a set. Yes. You know, ain't nothing like your mother. Ain't nothing like your father. Joining the Truth said, raised by men, bro. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. KTMPL said, Derrick James is the truth. Yes. Carissa Shields need James for this hammer fight. Yeah. Join the truth. Yes, indeed. Yes, okay. Join the truth. Yes, sir. You still got your daddy, bro. Yes, indeed. Blessings. Yeah. Yeah. I know how close Junior the Truth was to his father. Because he always talking about him, you know. And he always say, I wish he was still here. I hear everything. I'm listening when he don't even know I'm listening. Derek McGee, salute, brother. Salute to you, man. Yeah, okay, I read that. Okay, Porter is all bad for Garcia. Yeah, yeah. Porter too strong for Mikey. Too strong. He'll rush Mikey. Mikey, he ain't gonna be able to throw no jab because Sean walked right through that jab. So Thomas Moore on a salute family. Okay, joining the truth. Salute Act Reachers. Okay, Act Reachers joining the truth. Okay. Okay, I got that. Enjoying the truth, laughing. I don't know what he laughing at, but he probably laughing my dumb ass. Okay, laugh my ass off. Okay. The ref was just bored because he didn't have to do anything the whole fight. He didn't. I think they clinched when Earl ducked and they got tangled or something like that. Because Earl was doing these, he was coming in, he was ducking and with the left bam, ducking and and I think they got tangled. And you're gonna get tangled Orthodox, because Earl almost tripped one time, but the bell rung anyway. But did you know or notice? Fanon, I said it earlier though, but Fanon said that Earl was smart because he didn't want um um Mikey to steal the rounds. So when he hit a 10-second clapper, you know, Earl would bag out. But Earl wasn't doing that so he couldn't win the rounds. Earl was doing that to get a little extra minute or two rest because he always looked where he at with the 10 clapper and he'll move towards his ring, his corner. So he don't have far to walk. Smart. So he just go there and sit down. He had somebody with the chair out already. The chair was laying there already. So, and Mikey, he couldn't steal the rounds anyway if he wanted to because his arm was just too short. Now he did jump in and get him with a couple jabs. I give him that. But I had to watch the fight. And I had to make sure that that's what I do. I'm not gonna sit here and sell wolf tickets because I called the fight, but I couldn't hear shit. You know, and I wanted to sit down and watch it again Saturday. I mean Sunday. Then I come today, then present my thoughts and everything. I didn't finish this morning, but I want to finish today. But I had more people in here earlier to my mic start acting up. But I had to watch again, because I like to know what I'm talking about. Then of course I watched the dressing room, you know. And one thing about them fighters, boy, when they get them purses, and everything, I mean, before they even get a chance to take a shower and stuff, you in there signing that check, you know. But I don't understand, direct deposit out there, everything, Hey, just send that shit to direct deposit. But I guess you got to tally up the money, because that was pay-per-view. So, I think they get everything except the pay-per-view buys right away. I think they get the gate, and I think they get, the purse and the gate. I think that's the only thing they get. Then they had to wait on the front end and the back end of pay-per-view. But I know he sold out down there 47,000, which is great here in America. So Larry Hoover, whoa, salute to you, bro. Keep up the good work, man. Keeping us updated. Great job. Oh, all right. Larry Hoover. Yes, sir. Do you know who Larry Hoover was? Or that's your real name? You got Larry Hoover and you have Larry Hoover Jr. Well, he changed his name since he been underground. He was the leader of the Gangster Disciples here in Chicago. Well, all Gangster Disciples. Yes. When David Barksdale died, he was over the Black Disciples. Then what he did was he combined them both and made it the Black Gangster Disciple Nation. Yep. So him, the L. Rookins, Jeff Fort, Chief Malik, they down underground, locked down 23 hours a day for the rest of their natural life. So I don't know if you meant to do that or not, but that's not a good name to use, bro. So, and plus these little guys now that's doing all this killing, they don't give a shit about Larry Hoover. But if he was out, it would have been all this killing in Chicago. It wouldn't. It wouldn't. Because he had structure. You get out of line, you break them laws, you get dealt with. Thou shall not do drugs. Everything. Love, truth, peace, freedom, and justice. You better honor that. So, and it ain't no blood in and blood out, all that shit. No. Once you get 35, you can officially retire from the game. People didn't know that. Or if you get saved by the Lord Jesus Christ, you can get out of the game. People don't understand that, though. These young boys don't give a shit about that. They would kill you on sight if you look at them wrong. So, but welcome to the chat, but be careful using that name though. Okay. Larry Hoover runs all through my family. Oh, okay. I'm not trying to talk about. Oh, okay. Gang announcer. Okay, so you from Chicago there? Okay, okay. So how the old man doing, man? You ever keep in touch with him? Oh, okay. What you think about Bud Crawford versus Errol Spence? Okay, yeah. That's kind of how they did Hoover. I'm gonna answer that question. They get ready to let him out. So when he get to the gate, they handcuff him and send him to the Fed joint for years. That's cold blooded. But they didn't want that shit going back on. But he's a good dude. I met him, when I was younger. He's a good dude. Cause see, I stayed in Inglewood and he formed against the disciples 2 blocks over from my house. 68th and Green. So yeah, I know your history about it. Yes, sir. Yeah, yes, sir. I'm from Chicago, bro. No red. Oh, know exactly. Okay, who is my man? Uncle is a governor of the gangsters. Oh, he a governor. Whoa. Okay. Okay. Yes, sir. I think a governor is higher than a region. Yeah, a governor is higher than a region. What I'm talking about? Yeah, you're right. Yeah. Okay. Okay, bro. I'm glad that you ain't on that shit, man. Cause ain't nothing but death and destruction, brother. And we gotta save these brothers, man. Glad. You know what? Larry would have been the one to do it too. If they just let him out, you know. He would have kept everybody in line. He had that 21st century vote. They thought it was a drug thing or something like that. And I know Gator. Gator goes to my church, you know. Gator trying to do the right thing. But yeah, but okay, now let me ask you a question. I want to answer your question. Come on, man. Tell me, okay, we only support me. Okay, I heard that. Tell me what you think about Bud Crawford versus Earl Spence. Well, in the words of Earl Spence, he's too little. He don't have no ass. Well, that's what Earl said. And but Earl, you can see he can box, but he's not gonna fight Terrence Crawford like that. He just showed Mikey that he has an IQ and he can fight. But but he's not gonna do that though. He's not gonna fight Terrence Crawford. But Terrence Crawford is a switch hitter. So Earl, he went orthodox one time in the fight the other day, on Saturday. He said they practiced on that just a little bit. So that's why he didn't use it long. And he really didn't have to. But they were going to use it for confusion, but it didn't. But I see now. But thanks, uh, Larry, and everybody in the chat. I appreciate it. Peace and love to everyone. And I'll be back on. I'm out of here.